Hey guys, today we're looking at Joselyn Cano. I thought there was like a UFC fighter called Kano, but it's a Mortal Kombat character. I was like, oh, is she related to the Kano, like Brock Lesnar versus Kano? But I was me being retarded and didn't realize I was a Mortal Kombat character. That was my fault. But when you're looking at her, obviously she's by request. I had no idea who she was, so like everyone, I do my background research. Who knows? They might be a porn star, they might be a model, they might be a YouTuber. It's generally good to kind of research who they are because obviously they're a porn star. You actually have an expectations to their OnlyFans, so then you look at their career in porn, and if it's just not as good as their OnlyFans, then I can definitely say it's a scam or not. But she is just a typical model. Again, didn't really know much about her. I started looking at her Wikipedia, and she gained notoriety by being on the cover of the Lowrider magazine. Did a lot of research on that, and I did not know there was a magazine about lowriders. Like, I'm Mexican. I'm pretty like new generation Mexican. It doesn't make sense to me why anyone would ride a lowrider. It's just like the efficiency. Like if I'm in the highway, I'm in the I-94 or something like that, going 80 miles per hour. I'm not gonna like bounce around like a roller coaster, like on rocks and pebbles. It just doesn't really make sense to ever have a lowrider. And this comes from a Mexican. And I have like ghetto friends and all that stuff, and I have never seen them ride lowriders. I don't see the point of that. Nonetheless, let's talk about Joselyn Cano. So she has an Instagram of 318k followers. That's her backup, and then she has another one, which is her main one, of 12.8 million followers. Yikes, that is so many followers. I just can't ever comprehend 12.8 million people following a girl for I don't know what exactly. She just seems to be eye candy. Apparently Mexicans refer her as a Mexican Kim Kardashian. I don't think so, really, because when you go to Mexico, or if you have Mexican friends, you obviously might have heard the term, like a paisa-looking ass nigga. It's like, what's a paisa? It's just like a hardcore-looking Mexican, like brown. It's not even like ghetto gangster Mexican. It's just like farmer, villager Mexican, like trying to cross the border, getting on the beast, aka the train, to come near America. That's like a hardcore Mexican. That's like a paisa. I don't really see Joselyn Cano as like the Kim Kardashian Mexican version of that. I mean, for me, a Mexican version of Kim Kardashian would probably be like wearing like those old school dresses. They're hand knitted, picking some corn, eating some good tacos. I've never really seen her eat a taco even. So, I mean, I don't consider her a Mexican at all, even though she is. I'm pretty sure she's just like me, but like whitewashed. She does have a Twitter, 68, or sorry, I would just round it up to 70k followers. I don't know if she's kind of new on it because she just doesn't post that much. I didn't really look at the history of it, but I was looking at what she posts on her Twitter to see how she promotes her OnlyFans. So if she promotes her OnlyFans as like rated R adult content, then you kind of already have an expectation of what she is promoting herself as. For example, it doesn't make sense for someone to have or promote themselves as rated R content on their Twitter, and then when you get into their OnlyFans, it's not really rated R. For me, that's what I consider a bad OnlyFans. It's kind of like mispromotion. A lot of girls do that, surprisingly, where they'll say like, check out my new video on OnlyFans. You get their OnlyFans, that video's not on it, and if you do want to see that video, you have to message them, and it costs money, aka through the DM. So let's talk about her OnlyFans. So I will say, by looking at her public platforms, some of the stuff that I see on her public platforms, I do see on her OnlyFans. It's just not that great, but that's just a little heads up. So let's get right into it. So her OnlyFans is $7.99, or that's the price I got it. It still might be on special for that. Currently, it is $9.99. And right off the bat, when you get it, it says, "Welcome to my fun playroom. Yay, McDonald's play place, where I post all kinds of forbidden content." When people say forbidden content, I really think of like CP, you know what I'm saying? Cheese pizza, like people dying, torture. So definitely not forbidden content. Trust me, I've seen all her stuff. This will be the only place I'll be posting my hottest pictures, videos, and responding to messages. Customer requests, ratings, GG, that's girl on girl content for those that didn't know. Solo content, BG, aka boy and girl content, BGG, aka boy girl content, and JOI, which is the weirdest thing in the entire world for me, but it is jerk off instructions. Again, very weird. I never, even with with a girlfriend, or I don't know, maybe this is just me. Every girlfriend I've ever had in the past, I never really got jerk off instructions. I don't really see the niche or why that's so popular for guys, but that is what she offers. But I will warn you guys, her OnlyFans is pretty dry, and the real things that she does promote, aka the customer requests, ratings, GG, solo, BG, BGG, JOI, man, it sounds like I'm like naming off acronyms in like the corporate world. that is all through the DMs, and it costs a lot more money. So let's talk about her base sub. I always review people's base sub. I think if they have a good base sub, then I think in the long term it is worth subbing to them, like worth subbing them now and then worth renewing, because you know, it makes sense if someone's really putting out that effort and quality content to stay with them in the long term. But let's talk about her. So she does have 235 posts, 171 photos, and 72 videos. And I will say, her OnlyFans isn't that great. It's like, let's just say her photos, out of the 171 photos, there's about like 10 pictures of her nude. It's very Instagram-like. When you look at the pictures, there's just not much variety. It's a lot of selfies, a lot of uncensored, or censored stuff, sorry. And a lot of her promoting, if you want to get this picture, or you want to get this post, or if you want to see more than this picture, go to the DMs. It doesn't really make sense to me why she would do that. Literally, the majority of her posts just feel like I'm looking at her Instagram, and anything that is uncensored is blurred, or it's there is no full nudity. Like, the most nudity you'll see is like see-through from her swimsuit, which again, I don't know if you would consider that nudity or not. It seems, like I said, for her pictures to be very Instagram-like, and I don't think it's that good, to be honest. So let's talk about her videos, because I think that's like the most important part, obviously, about any OnlyFans. It's the quality content. It's like a YouTube channel, and see how much you know, how many videos they put out a week, how consistent they are, and actually what it is. Now, her videos are not that good. I made a couple of notes about them. So like I said, she has 72 videos, and the longest video she has is 51 seconds. The next one's 39, 39, 39, 29, 24, 23, 22, 22, 21, and it starts whittling down to a couple seconds. So a couple issues I have with her videos is that she does, even her longest video, she reposts some of her videos that she already has multiple times. For example, there's one video that I mentioned that had 39 seconds, 39 seconds, 39 seconds. There are 3 different videos of the same thing. So I was like, well, what does that mean? Did she upload it 3 times? No, she promoted that same video 3 times throughout her OnlyFans career. And she does that multiple times with other videos. And another thing that bothered me, before I actually talk about what the videos are, is that the videos are, some of them are in slow motion. So for example, the 51-second video, aka her longest video, is in slow motion. So if you were to play it in regular speed, it'd probably be about 20 seconds, and it's nothing really that good. So let's talk about what the content is. So remember what I talked about in the description about the JOI, BGG, BG, girl, boy, girl, donkey on baby, monkey on, I don't know, whatever content, custom request, frog on donkey, dinosaur on pig. You're not seeing any of that content on her OnlyFans. What you do see on her OnlyFans is a lot of her kind of showing selfies of herself, a lot of her twerking. Again, very short videos, and the videos that are long are pretty much in slow motion, and she does repost a lot of the videos she has. So it doesn't really make sense why she's doing that. And in terms of rated R videos, there is one rated R video, you could say. It's 3 seconds long, but there's an uncensored bar. It's the only boy-girl content video that she has on her channel or on her OnlyFans. And again, it's 3 seconds long, and it's censored. And if you want to buy the uncensored version, you have to go to the DM. So, like I said, her videos are pretty PG. There's nothing really too crazy. She doesn't really show off herself and her nudity too much. In fact, the most nude you'll see is of her friend, which is she has her top off. Again, her videos are pretty, I would say PG-13, slowly getting into radar, because you get to see through her clothing, and sure, you get to see some of her nipples, but there is no full-on nudity. There is no full-on radar content, and there is no full-on, like, girl-on-girl action, boy-on-girl action. If anything, there's just, like, those 3-second clips that are censored, and if you do want to get it, you have to buy more. Now, in terms of the DMs, if it's worth it or not, because I feel like it's always good to check it, I feel like selling things through the DMs is not a bad idea if you do it right. For example, if my base sub is good and I offer more than my base sub offers, and again, if my base sub is good, then it is good to kind of charge people for extra stuff. Hopefully it's not too much, but ever since I got all her DMs, again, I haven't subbed for her for too long, but I only have 3 DMs of her, and if you want a video of her of 1 minute and 30 seconds, $17. 3 pictures, $19. A picture and a 15-second video, $19. To me, that's a ripoff, especially since, like, it doesn't make sense to put more effort into your DMs than your base sub. For me, it's like, you know, it's just not worth subbing to unless you want to pay to get more things to pay. That sounds like a really EA Games type of, you know, model, and it's just not worth it. So, JoselynCano, Kano's younger sister from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I don't think your OnlyFans is good, and anyone that's thinking about getting it, don't get it. It's very Instagram-like. Unless you are willing to spend more money by spending money to get access to her things that cost money. Again, I don't know what kind of dumb guy would do that. You're better off finding leaks online, which they do exist. Trust me, I always look for leaks in general before I buy them, just out of curiosity, and they exist if you Google hard enough. So thank God for Google for that. So thanks again for watching this video. If you guys have any suggestions, leave in the comments below. Use the Google form sheet that I have in the description. Please subscribe. Numbers are going up, which is great. Monetization is going great. I don't think I'll be able to make a living off this, but it's still kind of nice to see that I'm able to make some okay amount of sense via YouTube. So I appreciate that. So thanks again for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.